must vel have en eden is, over falder linje, jordtryk skaber af sig. De nogen gab, de vel have en, must vel have en.
All right, I'm back. Gonna play a little bit more Tainted Grail. I gotta say, I mean, I've played for only what, maybe 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours. No, 3 hours. 3 hours. And yeah, this game is very much. Okay, let me turn this up. It makes you want to like keep playing more. You want to go clear this area, clear that area, pick this up, pick that up. Just keep doing things. So it's very, very good at like just kind of having this, well, I guess like all these various breadcrumbs that they just kind of want to follow and keep doing. Again, 3 hours, very beginning of the game, and I just want to play it more and more. Man, I'm so full. So full. By the way, fucking Vietnam, or at least Da Nang, Vietnam, is like such an amazing place. So good. I just can't get over how good the food is. The beach is so nice, so beautiful. And I ate so much. I'm hurting a little bit. I'm hurting. And it's been like, I don't know, a good 45 minutes ago. And I'm still like fucking hurting. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, so this guy wanted to talk to me. I wonder if he still does. That pop-up message is no longer there. Okay, he's here. Okay, talk. The King's Road has clearly seen better days.
I suppose it has. A pity it has become a hunting ground for bandits. But do not worry, my friend. Let us walk this path and make me whole again. I will restore this island to the glory it deserves. The King's Road included.
That's it? That's all you wanted to say? Well, thank God these fires don't cost any mats. Although I can see on survival they actually do cost mats. Or like... they should do something, right? It could be like a mod. They would have to give you like some starting stuff to do it in the very beginning. Hey, buddy. Your money or your life?
What's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
No, more like I could have stabbed you and didn't.
Not. I'm not. I could have sliced you up like a fish. No.
Potato?
Like a potato.
Hey, you're a fucking potato. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna antagonize him.
But we don't just let anybody in, pal. You need to have, things. Proof. Things to prove you're safe. For Haven. Yeah.
Hello? Oh, here I have this pin. I was told that find a safe haven here in the Horns.
This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our home. welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
All right, my man. Back to sleep. Back to sleep. Look at this guy. I mean, can you blame him? It's kind of late in the day.
Oh, a new face. It's always nice to see someone new here. Welcome, welcome. Why didn't I notice you earlier?
Because I just got here.
Yes, my apologies. Ever since breakfast today, I've been sort of lost in thought. I keep thinking of my dear mother's cooking, especially her famous pie. You see, all we got here is venison and fish. Venison, then fish. And then fish, fish, and more fish.
I mean, I can see how that gets old.
I can live with all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers. But the longer I live, the more I realize there's not much to live for, except food. And I'd kill for a slice of that pie. As if it were that easy. I ain't much of a cook. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with him on that one. Oh yeah.
Really? Sure, I remember it well. Here you go.
Got a mom's pie. Restores 15 health over 10 seconds? That's shit. Mom's pie. Does he care if I take this stuff? Let me save here. What is it, buddy? You don't like me sitting here? Okay, you fucking weirdo. Okay, I need a fucking egg. I need an egg. Okay, he's just gonna stalk me. Milk, spirit. Okay, he's walking away. No eggs though. Now, what's the sharpening stone do? Let's see here. Bags. Cooking, handcrafting, used as a base piece. Oh, okay. Ooh. Do you have anything to say? You do not. Okay. That's probably sleep or something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's wait till daytime. Can we make a thing here? Actually, we got no outside. Yeah. Let's just wait till morning. I don't know what time these guys wake up and go to work and all, but... Man, he's still asleep. Hey there.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. Who might you be? You don't look like one of them. Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me. I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already. You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. But it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Okay, let's see what she's... okay, let's talk a little more.
Name's Orla. I'm a merchant. Or I try to be, when my business isn't being held hostage by a bunch of idiots who seem to be terrified of women. What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall? Should have stayed there. You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant too.
Okay. Like
Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. Yeah, now I remember what I was thinking when I left that place. Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them. I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate, but it hasn't felt like home for a long time. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. The people are getting greedier and more desperate by the day. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere, trade's just not as profitable as it used to be.
Sure. I mean, when you're losing all the stuff.
But, I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craftiness, taking risks, looking for opportunities. Now, they only care about keeping their heads down and preserving their fortunes.
Yeah, it'd be like that. It'd be like that when things get rough, you know?
Oh, love, plenty. And almost none of them happy. I'll never forget the first time we stumbled upon a place after a cloud of the weirdness oozed through. It was a small settlement, just a few houses. There was this odd, bitter taste in the air. The place was completely abandoned. Or so we thought. Until we started finding them, one by one. A man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers. Another one who gouged his eyes out, so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the floor. A woman in the farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her. I almost dropped it all and ran back to Timberwall that day. I'm still not sure why I didn't. I guess giving up just isn't in my nature.
Okay,
You do realize you won't score any points with the Keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rulebook. All right. A woman named Ness has my cargo and I need it back. I don't know where she is, but starting the search near the Arkspire seems like a good idea. And yes, you'll get paid. Just bring me the wares.
all right. Now let's see what you've got there. Travel as a rogue. Okay, I gotta start putting points into endurance. Okay, it's just moving faster. Okay, travel as boots are nice too. Increase move by 5 when not about 400 gold. I don't really have all that much gold. Let's see. So you can have all the one-handed. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out how to do crap. And then I'm keeping that. You can have this. So one of these. I think I'm gonna keep these. Like small amount of burn on it. There was like a talent point. Makes you do increased damage when somebody is burning or something, or has like a thing on them. Is there a faster way to sell? Ooh, oh, that's an amulet. Charge a soul stone with each kill. When fully charged, is destroyed. When full... Yeah, that looks like they'll just happen randomly. Okay, these are big. Hmm. Okay. Oh, okay, there's that guy. Actually, no, that's just some random guy. Wait, did she have any eggs?
You're back. Did you bring my goods?
Okay, no, she doesn't. Allow us scouting. Did I buy this? Ooh, pickaxe. I do need that. Yes, I've been needing that. Okay, I'll just buy that too. You can use spyglass within the game world whenever you'd like to scout displays or mark points of interest. Nice, nice. Very cool. Allows sketching. Fuck yeah. Sketchbook whenever you want to draw what you see. Yes, this is actually cool as fuck. Double torch. Yeah, no, this while scouting, while sketching is super cool. I always wanted stuff like that in the game. Wanted head of Senon the Giant in an abandoned village near King's Road. Admirable size. The bandit known as Senon the Giant is wanted for murder and robbery. Extremely strong and dangerous. Do not approach alone. Be cautious. Ooh, he's got a big two-hander. Very nice. The head of Silent Cilia often wears the black hood and wielding dual daggers. Dangerous assassin. Wanted multiple murders. Okay. Fingerless calm. Near the east gate, missing finger on the left hand. Fingerless calm is wanted to countless crimes against the people of Camelot, including treason, murder, and robbery. Okay. Rusty Argyle, collapsed bridge along the Kiggs Road. Red hair, the infamous bandit Rusty Argyle, also known as Crimson Argyle, is wanted for crimes against Camelot. His list of offenses includes murder, robbery, extortion, and the desecration of holy sites. Hey there, buddy.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course.
You must be from Connacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now?
What's your point?
Oh, I was just wondering what's going on out there. Here in the south, we have our own affairs. What happens out there in the world? Well, the news doesn't always travel all the way here.
And they should. It's in our common interest.
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it.
And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already.
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess.
Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect, of course.
Wow.
That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks.
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud.
It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game.
Alright, so what is it?
Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history.
You see? It takes one to know
Yeah.
one. And that means we're just pawns. Folks like us won't change anything. But we have to talk out loud. It suits them when everyone keeps their mouth shut.
Okay, so this is like a
I've been thinking lately.
conspiracy guy.
What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it.
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else. Well, we just have to keep going, eh? And while we're at it, I have to get back to work. I'm on duty.
Okay, we're done talking for now. There was some other guy here.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business.
Okay.
Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details. Here's your reward, but promise you'll tell me everything. Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board. Go,
Okay.
the hunter waits. That's correct. My name is Killian. I was sent here from the capital to see how the Horns of the South are handling the bandit problem, and also to encourage the keepers to fight. The situation with the Pict and Del Rita savages is precarious. Too bad we can't get rid of them as easily as we did with the Druids. there have also been rumors that we might soon have a civil war on our hands, so Camelot cannot afford to spread our forces too thin. There are rumors that the Reader tribes want to unite, and that would mean open war with Camelot. As for those Pict savages, they've been growing bold, leaving their forest. For now, it's just been small
the
skirmishes.
Picts are the Scottish
but
base.
who knows how it would end?
And the Druids, yeah, that's also like, so those are the Celts. So the Celts were, this is Welsh, Cornwell.
Well, you've probably heard about the Druids making human sacrifices by stuffing people into wicker puppets and setting them on fire.
Jeez.
Well, the people decided to give them a taste of their own medicine. They rounded them all up and then sent them up in smoke. Oh, how they must have howled and sizzled. Too bad I couldn't see it.
Yeah, because it's kind of crazy because the English are actually not like native to England, right? You got the Angles and the Saxons and then the Normans. So yeah, they came, they conquered, and then they stayed by removing the locals. Makes sense.
Yep, made human sacrifices, prayed to the dark gods, brought the weirdness back. Bunch of bastards. Good thing they're worm food now. Most of them, the survivors have supposedly taken refuge with savages in the woods, and one of them is rumored to be hiding in the Horns area. But whether that was before or after the Charred Conclave, I don't know. Would you like to hear about him?
Sure.
His name was Slaudyard. He was lurking near Blood Lake, a small pond where they used to throw the bodies of executed convicts. They say he would fish them out and use his magic to turn them into undead monsters. Supposedly, he started needing some fresher corpses, so he slaughtered one of the keepers. The Horns organized a manhunt. They found him and sentenced him to death. People say that the moment his body touched the surface of Blood Lake, the water turned red and it's been scarred since that day. Some say that Slaudyard came back from the dead and seeks revenge. But if you ask me, it's just a tale by local simpletons.
Let me see.
I don't really have much more to tell. It's hard to get any updates here. I only know that the new Lancelot has not been very popular, and that's putting it mildly. The Witch Morgane would have been burnt at the stake long ago if everyone weren't so afraid of her. And then we have the commoners who seem to keep forgetting their place, and loudly demanding changes. Everything is falling apart. None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the Horns of the South without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers. Well, Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done. No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient. Oh, sure, plenty. Did you know that apparently if you cut off someone's head, they don't die straight away, but remain conscious for a few moments? If someone dies in a damp, closed-off space, sometimes, but very rarely, their body creates a thin layer of wax on the surface of the skin. I heard that a body decomposes in water 4 times faster than on land. I need to think. If I remember anything, I'll let you know.
Okay, he's out of stuff. Okay.
Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Okay. So let's go turn in the bench for the quest. And I do need to find a crafting bench. He who first set foot on Avalon under Arthur's command, he who forged a path for the king and his loyal subjects, glory and honor to the founder of the Horns of South. Ooh. I've got a two-handed skill. Very nice. Okay, so everything here is stealing. I don't like stealing. I've already stolen some, and that's just not how I roll usually in these types of games. I was just trying to make some mama's pie, you know, for that one guy.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
Yeah, he's pretty drunk.
Most unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see. Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one.
So that guy's a knight?
Fortunately for me,
The Round
this
Table?
pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
Okay. Shadow of the Horn. Oh man, there's a lot of fucking options here. Alright, let's go through everything.
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there. He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now, Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a hand.
Okay.
There is a local legend about a dark druid named Slaughter? Slaughter, that was it. He was a necromancer rumored to be able to raise the dead and make them do his bidding. It's quite an old legend, though, so unless he managed to raise himself from the dead, I doubt he's behind this. It's old. From what I've heard, it even predates the Horns of the South. The keepers and the people from the village below used to bury their dead there, but after the flood, it's been pretty much abandoned. Yeah, damn druids. They flooded a village of innocent people just to show everyone they're still in power. Fat lot of good it did them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad we got rid of them. The things they could do were unnatural. It's not far, and it's hard to miss. But honestly, I'd suggest you go see Marg first.
Okay.
You don't really know what you're walking into, so if I were you, I'd try to learn as much as possible beforehand. The captain forbade anyone from leaving the keep, so I couldn't. And truth be told, I didn't particularly want to. We don't get many recruits, and you're, well...
Free to go?
Sure, let's go with that. Good. Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem.
Okay,
Excalibur. You want to pull it out? That's a good one. Well, be my guest. If you think you can, go ahead.
okay,
But
they don't
unless you're
care.
King Arthur reborn, I wouldn't count on it.
Oh, but you don't know. But you don't know.
I'm Captain Brandon's right hand. He deals with the serious matters I don't want to know anything about. I take care of our everyday life. Fine then. This is the keep. Anyone sworn in as a keeper lives here, unless they're no longer fit for service. If that happens, they get transferred to the village. Otherwise, they're not allowed to go there without my express permission. So if you ever see any of my boys down there looking shifty, feel free to report them. You're allowed to walk around the keep and the village, but if anyone catches you stealing, I'll take your hands. If you attack any of my men, I'll take your head. That enough for you?
Alright.
That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men. He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Odrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him.
Oh my god.
I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult.
Alright, so what's the story of the flooded village near the Horns?
It used to belong to the keep. You could say it was its beating heart. That village was where our lighthouses led the ships, and where the workers lived with their families. Ah, those must have been the days. But then the ships stopped coming, and there were less and less new keepers, and the others left looking for a better life. Until, at last, the sea took most of it. Depends on your idea of interesting. There's a weird statue with a gong, but I'm not sure how much of it is left. Other than that, probably just damp rubble. I don't know. Ask Marg. I'm pretty sure he just sits there all day instead of hunting. No wonder we've been eating nothing but fish. What else was there to do? There weren't enough people to live there, and nobody wanted to anyway. Not since the monsters started coming out of the sea.
Oh,
We wiped
those
out
things.
most of them,
Okay.
but new ones showed up every now and then. Marg, our hunter, keeps an eye on the place. You can talk to him if you want.
We'll definitely be talking to that guy. Ninian is dead. He asked me to bring you this. Did he? I don't remember that.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones.
Was
He
he?
did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone.
He must be one of the guys from there, from the beginning.
Now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag? Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Rialgan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing, Island Asylum? You look fine, but if you were there, near him...
Oh yeah, let's see. I was cured by King Arthur, and now I'm immune. Which is the truth, but let's see. I'm sure he's not going to believe that.
I honestly think your sense of humor is the worst, but I have to respect your unwillingness to share your story. Still, you have to understand, now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you, knowing when it comes to the Red Death.
Okay, so I do want to speak to the captain.
Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain, but that's not happening anytime soon. Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
Just tell me where he is.
And have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pen in my face again?
Okay, so he wants me
First,
to do the quest.
show me you care, and then I'll take you to the captain. I can't have every random stray wasting his time. Not now, when the outcome of the war with its tribes is so precarious. I trust we understand each other?
Okay, clear as day. First the work, then the audience. I mean, that's fair.
Come back when you've proven your worth to the Horns of the South. Then we'll talk.
Strength, question mark.
If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Okay. Let's see. So we got our stash here. Mom's pie. Colony board. Dead as dreams. Okay, so I think this guy had the, this guy must have the sword then. I still need an egg. Okay, let's see who else is there to talk to in this town. And then we'll see what it costs to teleport. Julia Bone. On part. Oh, I need the stuff to fast travel. Okay, I don't have this stuff. Okay, yeah, so we'll get his sword. Oh shit, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. King's Road, the Silk Road, Silent Celia. Oh, the sword is actually this guy. Okay, so we'll do this quest, then we'll do that quest, and then we'll just kind of head over there. Okay. But there was some guy I was supposed to talk to before heading out. The hunter. Okay, there's a kitchen. Oh, maybe they have an egg.
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Teargas must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken.
Okay, hold on a second. I need to get another drink. Okay, so are you always this angry, my man?
It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down, or I'd have shoved my cleaver up your arse. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns recently decided to let in a bunch of refugees from the villages. They say they're running from the weirdness, but who knows, really? So now I have even more hungry mouths to feed. And since the captain ordered the letdown of our keep, the supplies are dwindling a lot faster than I'd like. Of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and krauts. But come on, even the keepers need some variety in their lives.
I can go outside, you need anything?
Oh, wow. An adventurer, are you? Ah, I'm good for now. But if you find something interesting, you can drop it off here. And as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you free reign of my kitchen. If you need to cook something, go ahead.
What kind of interesting stuff do you need, my man?
Oh, This is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn, only eat.
Oh, he does have a shop. Okay, so I can buy an egg from him.
Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? If you don't like my food, then get lost. Go to Ron's Tavern and stop wasting my time. In the fishing village. That's where the guards retire to sit on their asses and fart. Or sit, fart, and drink themselves into a stupor. Hell no. I'd rather stay useful here and drop dead at my stove than waste space over there. If someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be kicked out, not rewarded with free beer.
Okay, let's see what you've got. He does have an egg. Ooh, okay. Got some mashed potatoes. The Kraken. Ooh, okay, that's 300 gold. All increases stamina. Regeneration. Ooh, okay, onion bun. That's actually pretty good. Should I just buy all of these 500? I'll wait for now. I gotta figure out what I need the money for. Okay, so let's make some mom's pie. Oh, and we end up buying 10 eggs. Okay. And we're gonna turn that in before departing. Okay, so where is that guy I'm supposed to talk to?
Yes? Did you find out what's been happening out there? Why not? Don't tell me you're afraid of ghosts.
Okay. He's not going to. Okay, is that the hunter over there? Are you the hunter guy? Okay, yeah, keeper
If you're
Lanza.
here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer. And I mean it! He's a know-it-all from Camelot, but the truth is, he doesn't know shit.
All of those academic types think they're better than us village folk, just 'cause they read a book. We've been getting by just fine without any of their crap.
I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osprey to get it pulled out. That, and I wouldn't trust him anywhere near my mouth. Don't get me wrong, Osbrit's a decent blacksmith, but he's no good with teeth. With one lad, it took him 3 tries before he got the right one. I'll stick to my grandma's potion for toothache.
Or I had the recipe. I'm no good at mixing that
Okay,
stuff.
I need the recipe.
Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable homebrew medicine spreading through the keep. You will? Oh, you're a lifesaver. Tooth saver, yeah? No matter.
Okay, let's go with this quest. Perhaps I should talk to him. God, my back hurts. I need a medic. Hey, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get into Quartermaster's good books.
Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans.
Of course.
Understood. It's a good reason. Well, I'd say it's better than most. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods.
Alright, just give me some more details.
Back at the academy, I found an ancient scroll written by the druids.
An elder scroll?
Forbidden knowledge. Especially now, after the mob forced them all into a wicker man and burned every last one of them to ash. I finally deciphered it a little while ago. It describes a ritual that needs to be performed at night within a stone circle. And guess what? There's one in the nearby forest. I guess you already know what I need you to do, hmm?
Do the ritual?
That is an excellent question. But I don't know. From what I've been able to decipher, it's a summoning spell to bring something or someone
That's
to our
wonderful.
world. That being will share its great knowledge with the one brave enough to summon it. I need you to remember what it says and repeat it to me after you're back, word for word.
Yeah, why can't you go yourself?
Isn't it obvious? I'm the only medic they have here at the Horns. I'd like to see Fergus's face if he hears about me going out there.
A mob burned all the druids?
And here I am, thinking that everyone's already heard about the Charred Conclave. Well, it wasn't the proudest moment in our history, that's for sure. You truly don't know. At some point, the villagers all around the island decided that the druids were responsible for the Red Death, and all other ailments of our times. They rounded them all up in a massive wicker man north of the Forlorn Swords, and burned them all to ashes. Hundreds of years of knowledge gone within the blink of an eye. But, well, that's what's bound to happen when you stop paying for people's education and invest in keeping the elites fed instead.
Alright. Okay, the guy about the toothache.
Lanzo knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can do for him. Either he removes the tooth, or it will keep hurting.
He said something about a remedy?
Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. I honestly don't have time for village superstitions. I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. As if I don't have enough problems already.
Can I have the recipe?
No, I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, just drink the moonshine. No need to add other potentially dangerous ingredients.
Bro, I'm like an expert alchemist.
Well, to be fair, the base recipe is pretty harmless. But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same? Or sage with wolfsbane, because, you know,
Okay,
leaves
so I
are
got
leaves.
sage.
I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people well enough not to trust them with something like this.
Yeah, but you don't know me. Okay, so if I combine moonshine, carnation, and sage?
What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 3 days straight, don't come running to me.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so I need to make a potion for that guy. Isn't your fascination with druids illegal?
In Camelot, maybe, but this far south? Nobody cares. I've spent my entire life digging through scrolls and books in pursuit of their knowledge. I've been reading about their rites and the descriptions of their rituals. Look, I'm sure they were onto something. They knew much more than we did. The right ritual, something that will unwrap it for me.
That recipe you were just whispering to yourself.
It's some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it.
try it on yourself?
Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others.
Hey, good for him.
Grandad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patient something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach, which I follow myself.
Graham, Matt, don't you see the irony?
What irony?
Okay.
The pursuit of knowledge is always dangerous. That's why it's reserved for only the bravest of the brave. It takes true guts to face the unknown, to realize just how little you know, and how insignificant you are to the world.
You can try to me?
Oh, that was unexpected. Here, take it. What will happen, I have no idea. But please, tell me, if you live to find out.
Okay, I got a potion. So you're not a fan of local remedies?
I was classically trained in the proper art of medicine by the scholars of Camelot. The things they do here, they make no sense. No sense at all. Most of this stuff shouldn't even be effective, yet it seems to work wonders on these simple-minded, tough-bodied people here in the South.
So why do you even study this stuff?
Shipments from Camelot are late, so I'm running low on supplies. If I'm not able to treat them, they'll start complaining. And Fergus doesn't like when people complain, especially when it comes to their health. He truly cares about them, I've got to admit. He doesn't care much about anyone else, though.
You look like you're in a dire need.
I don't dream about anything anymore, so sleep feels like a waste
Whoa.
of precious time.
Come on, man. You need
Fortunately,
sleep.
back in Camelot, I found a mix of remedies that can keep me awake for a whole week. It was quite popular in our study group.
Here to share the recipe?
No, every physician needs his secrets. But I can sell you some if you promise not to tell any of the higher-ups.
Why wouldn't you want the leadership to know?
There are side effects. You won't fall asleep for a while, but the moment you do, well, you'll feel like you died and came back to life, only to die again. So you either take the next... Well, that'd be risky.
And if I do tell?
Well, they already trust my word. I'll be sure to deny everything. Moreover, I'm in the position to raise my prices or to refuse to sell you medicine, whichever suits my mood. I'm honestly quite offended you're even asking.
Okay, back.
Healing diseases, sometimes cutting people open. Oh, and pulling out teeth seems to be a leading cause of concern for everyone around here. Me pulling teeth in the arse end of the world? My friends back in Camelot would laugh their brains out.
Alright, let's see what you got. Okay, he's got locks mana at 100% for 10 seconds. Interesting, interesting. Increases max health. Increases restore 25% health. Okay. Okay, he's already upset with me. Did I lose favor? Ooh, 1500 gold. Restore 30 health. Okay. Ooh, restore 40 health. Okay. Fool's Rush. Coats the weapon for 60 seconds, inflicting poison. Yeah, I mean, these are for daggers and stuff. Okay, and then he's got all the different stuff here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I can make it. Okay, sweet. All right, let's go talk to my man there.
Ah, you're back! How's the remedy? Thank you! Ah, I'll finally be able to eat something. Here, take this as my thanks for your help.
What'd I get? A figurine. wait, how do I go back to my inventory? Okay, bag. Here we go. Or actually, it's an item, is it not? Nope. Increase stamina. Stamina health. Yeah, okay. We'll just sell it when we get a chance. Okay, so this is the kitchen. This is the alchemy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, all kinds of goodies here. That belongs to nobody. Holy shit, there was a lot of stuff. So much good stuff. Okay, this looks like a crafting station. Okay, we can't go in there yet. This doesn't do anything.
Always good to have a little rest.
Hey!
Oi, friend, a question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting. It's good to see a new face in this sad hole.
Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
I swear, by the time I'm done talking to anybody, I'll be done for the day. I won't even actually get to kill anything. So he was trying to get the blacksmith to pull the guy's tooth. I mean, that makes sense. Let's see, so you don't get that many visitors, do you?
Not really. Especially since we went into a lockdown a while ago. People used to come and go. Now and then a ship would make a stop at the village below, but nobody's really come around since. Well, since the entire shit show that's going down everywhere. Now that I think of it, you're the first they've let in. What'd you do? Who did you bribe?
I got a pin, my man.
Oh, so you have friends in Camelot. Good for you.
You recognize it?
Of course I do. Those pins are peak craftsmanship, and very rare at that. We only gave them out on Camelot's orders. But when I look at you, well, it's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to beat a knight. And even if you found one already dead, you'd sooner nick his armor than a pin you knew nothing about. Either way, good for you.
Alright. You mentioned you're on a lockdown?
Yeah. After we lost 2 squads trying to take back the All-Mother's Temple from the Dalrita, our captain decided that nobody leaves the Horns. Then, he shut himself in his office, without leaving us any orders. Virgus is trying to keep the lads occupied, but... just look around. Half of the people here are losing their minds, and the rest are losing their wages on drink.
Yep, I mean, it makes sense. So, you said there was a shit show going down everywhere? What do you mean?
Sometimes I wonder, you know, how many things can go wrong at the same time. They say that misery loves company, but here... it's like we've done something to anger the gods, and they're taking their sweet revenge. First, we started hearing that the weirdness was spreading near Grubwood. Soon after that, we saw waves of bandits approaching from there. Desperate people. They took a lot of our territory. Then, the Dalrita tribes took over the All-Mother's Temple. And after that, the supply chains from Camelot collapsed for some reason. And so on and so forth. We're in quite a pickle, my friend. We've started betting on what's going to happen next. Sea monsters? Who knows?
The weirdness started spreading. I've just arrived here. Tell me more about those bandits. Yeah, tell me more about the bandits.
Truth be told, most of them are just people desperate to survive. When the villages started dying out because of the weirdness, hunger, or raids, they lost their livelihoods, ended up with nothing to their names, and nowhere to go. So they banded together and started raiding whatever was left. Then they turned to killing each other. They're like rabid wolves. Too bad they're here now, too.
And the weirdness started spreading near Grubwood?
Yes. That damn forest north of here was already cursed and creepy. But now, I've heard it's an entirely different level of crazy. They say that some men here started going dark up north. With that, the weirdness started moving. And when the weirdness gets here, well, we're fucked. But you know that. Every child has heard the stories.
Alright, and then Dalrita took over the All Mother's Temple?
I don't know. It's hard to explain. They kept to themselves, perched in the mountains near the Forlorn Swords. Then something happened, and suddenly we saw ships arriving near our eastern shores. A couple days later, the tribes took over. One good thing is that the bandits aren't up to fighting with them. One bad thing, we aren't either.
Okay. Anything positive goes on around here?
I heard that dew fell down the stairs and didn't break a single bone. So that's a start. Other than that, no. I can't think of anything.
Damn, bro. Okay, do you have anything for me?
Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it. And I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either.
There must be something I can help you with.
Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two. If you're willing to learn, that is.
Hell yeah, brother. Teach me, my man.
Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides.
I do have hides, eh?
We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you can bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, where is the station? Craft station? Is this it? Armor weight reduction? Oh, so iron ore plus sharpening stone reduces the weight. Oh, very cool, very cool. Upgrading. Let's see. Iron ore plus 100 gold. Okay, very cool, very cool. Okay. Attached relic. Okay, I don't have any relics. Handcrafting. Requires 2 strength, 4 dexterity. Okay, I need more iron. Corpse Eater's Rags. 4 dexterity. This item won't work until you reach requirements. Okay. But also more leather. Okay. Leather gloves. Leather jacket. A lockpick. Okay, just some iron ore. So... Okay. Okay. Let me do a little bathroom check. Or that doesn't make sense. But I do need to go to the bathroom. Alright, let's continue here. Okay, I do need to take a little bit of a screenshot here. So we've talked to him. Nothing here. Okay, there's the sword. And we are on top of the wall. Top of the wall, top of the wall. We are. Top of the wall. Oh yeah, here's Arthur's sword. Okay, maybe this should be a screenshot actually. Yeah, I think this one. Okay, and I'm guessing this door is going to be locked. Actually, it's not. So do we go see the captain? I didn't realize we can just...
Museum of the Horns of the South, the southernmost keep under Camelot's jurisdiction. My name is Ridderick, and I will be happy to introduce you to the rich history of this fascinating place. A history that began 623 years ago with the first keeper, Sewell Firstfoot. I'd also like to bring your attention to our numerous exhibits that are, as I like to say, inanimate witnesses of the history of the Horns of
He looks like
the
shit.
South.
Alright, what exactly do you have here?
The museum holds a collection of 72 items of the so-called movable, tangible heritage. The collection includes big and small items that represent the world surrounding the keepers of the Horns of the South, from the 1st to the 6th century of the Avalonian era. Here you will find militaria, craft tools, everyday objects, furniture, textiles, coins, religious artifacts.
Interesting. And which exhibits are most remarkable?
I'd say all exhibits are worthy of your attention, but I could point you to the ones I personally think to be the most notable, or subjectively, of course, the most interesting. Those would be the items that used to belong to Sewell Firstfoot. We have his signal horn, and also his boots. Those boots were the first to touch Avalonian soil. What is also worth mentioning is the tableware used by King Arthur himself during his visit to the Horns of the South in the 15th year of the Avalonian era.
Okay, can you tell me about the boots?
Yes, remarkable, isn't it? Isn't it? You can find them in the central display. Sewell's boots were sewn from 3 pieces of tanned calfskin, tied at the top with a leather strap. The seam goes through the middle of the instep, which is decorated with ornamental embroidery. On the outer side, a brass buckle with the motif of the Camelotian bear. It is notable that even after 600 years, they are still excellently preserved, which is unusual considering
Okay,
the
this
high
guy is
humidity
super
in this area. It means
hideous.
that even the keepers of that time must have realized the historical value of Sewell's boots, and therefore made sure to adequately preserve them.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, goodbye. He is just kind of annoying. Okay, there's the horn. Okay, I can't even pick them up. So yeah, he's just talking. Motherfucker just talks. Alright, there's nothing here. Keeper's boots. I don't like stealing, but... You know what I mean? Requires 5 endurance. Damn! I gotta start building up my endurance. Okay, I don't have a guard key. Yeah, I gotta stop stealing. I've been stealing a lot lately. I don't usually do that kind of thing. This is the second time I've stolen. Okay, so that's this guy. So there's actually nobody else here. The captain is not here, even though these are the captain's quarters. Oh yeah, okay. Probably they'll give me the key. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, I still gotta talk to the hunter. Okay, pull out the sword.
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now, the weight of it, the power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me.
So the Excalibur holds a piece of your soul?
Yes, the sensation is unmistakable, but it carries more than my soul. It carries a part of my legacy.
Okay, so why can't I draw the sword?
A sword like that yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
Okay, so I can't even get the sword yet. Okay. Fine. Fine. Whatever. Okay, let's go talk to the hunts. Okay, what is this tree here? I don't think I've been to the tree area. Okay, nothing's going on here. There isn't really anybody here. Okay, not much going on. Okay, what does athletics actually do? Let's see. Character, status, character attributes. Movement, lifestyle, crafting bonus, cooking bonus, noise. Willpower, range power, endurance, dexterity, spirituality, practicality, perception. Which one is the critical? Let's see. Okay, inventory. Okay, I gotta go find the guy. The hunter. Okay. I do want to go kill something. I've been talking to people for like an hour. Okay, are you the huntsman? You look like you could be. Keeper. Okay, there is more shit here. Okay, there's a whole tower up there. What the fuck? Oh, and there's more towers. Holy fuck. Okay, we don't have a reason to go there yet. Let's not go there. Let's just try to find the huntsman.
Good to see you again. The pledge today was very interesting, wasn't it? The certainty in Quartermaster Aymer's voice. Beautiful. Makes one eager to start work.
I don't think we've met.
So, what do you need this time? The pass again? Are we planning a trip to the Stale Lamb? Hey, not this time, my friend. I've run out of ink. I'm waiting for a delivery. Steward Orla will let me know when more arrives. In the meantime, I need to ask you for a favor. So, you in? For the sake of our long friendship?
Okay. Sure, what do you need?
You do know it needs to stay between us. Do you understand? Say you understand.
I understand.
Fantastic. So, here's the thing. On a recent night out at Ron's, it seems I may have left some sensitive documents at the bar. Documents, with Captain Fergus sealed. But not necessarily sealed by him. You know what I mean. I can't really go there right now. Could you get them back for me? I'm sure it won't be too much of a problem.
Sure, buddy.
Splendid. When you have the documents, meet me at the third crowing of the rooster. Or just find me. I'll be around.
Oh, just find me. I like this guy. Okay, who the fuck is this guy?
Stay up. You all right, newbie? Have you been to see the refugees? I can't believe poor Cole was put in a cage.
No, who's Cole?
Hey, what a mess.
Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages. They were looking for shelter from, well, everything that's been happening here. Bandits, the weirdness, the Del Reader, hunger. I was happy to stay. You'll meet them in the village. They live in the buildings up high.
Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange, erratic, sometimes even aggressive. One of our keepers, Old Mahon, tried to calm him down. He might have used too much force, and Cole felt compelled to defend himself. He bit Old Mahon. And since then, the old fool has been lying in the infirmary. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. They shouldn't have put that poor man in a cage.
Okay.
Wait, if you ever meet Patrice, please give her those flowers. I know it's not much, but I'd like her to know she's not alone. I support her and the other refugees. And I'm sure there are more of us who do.
Okay. I need to find that damn hunter. Huh? Birkin. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's like a useless item. Okay, let's... Oh, who's this here now? Who you be? Brother... Hey, the red coat, or whatever the fuck your name is.
May the word always resonate within your soul.
Yeah, I've already been blessed with tongues, pincers, and fire.
What do you mean, my child?
You're a red priest. I think you know pretty good what I mean.
I'm afraid you are attributing too many characteristics to me based solely on the clothes I wear. The horns of the south are my home. My mission is to spread the word. The word is good. I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe your blasphemous words without proof.
Believe what you want, my Scott.
So it's your word against the word.
Wow.
Let's leave it.
Wow. Alright.
Certainly. Kai's blessings know no bounds. But sometimes it's useful to seal them in a handy flask.
Okay, blood transfusion, already got that. Ooh, that's potentially useful. Ooh, 2,000 gold. Magical shield. Okay, 800 gold. I kind of need to buy those eventually. Yeah, I don't really have stuff to sell. Yeah, I'll keep that. Are the horns prepared to fight the weirdness?
As prepared as any men can be against something they barely understand. The swords and fire will hold back beasts. But what of the creeping rot that twists flesh and mind alike? But there is one thing. The Excalibur they keep here. It has not been wielded in an age, yet the weird does not creep near it.
How come?
Well, even as it rests upon its pedestal, the air around it remains untouched. The tendrils of corruption that strangle stone and steel refuse to claim it. The Keepers may not see it for what it is, but I do. There is power in that blade. Something ancient, something beyond the Church's teachings. And if it truly holds back the weirdness, then perhaps it was never meant for men alone.
So you feel safe here?
Safe? No. But safer than most, I suppose. But tell me, what is safety, truly? A strong weapon? A prayer? I've seen men with all three fall just the same. So no, I do not feel safe. But I do feel watched. And sometimes that is enough.
And what do you think of the weirdness?
There's a sickness, a corruption, but also a mystery. Many of my brothers would call it a curse, a stain upon Avalon that must be purged. And yet, I wonder, did Kai not teach us that all things have a purpose? That even suffering carries wisdom? The weirdness twists and warps, yes. It consumes and it takes. But it also gives. Life grows in its wake. Strange and terrible, but life all the same. If we are to fight it, we must first understand it. And that is what frightens the Church most of all. Understanding.
Ho ho ho, man. This guy.
May Kai's word always guide you.
Ain't playing.
In the word, you will find solace.
The Church is afraid of understanding. Get some raspberries. Very good. Okay. Okay, let's go feed this guy, and if the hunter is not there, or if he's not the hunter, then fuck him. Keeper... Rolf. Okay, we ain't talking to him. Hey, my man, you wanted the pie?
Yes. Still tastes like shit. Exactly how my mother would make it. It's just what I needed.
What?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate what you did for me. It's just that every time I doubt my service in the Horns of the South, I need a reminder of why I enlisted.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
My mother wasn't much of anything, to tell the truth. She always said I was good for nothing, and that I should be glad she even kept me. And every day she'd bring back home a new uncle.
Jesus.
Many of those uncles like to kick me out of my own house when they were drinking and getting busy.
Oof.
Then, when she'd sober up and got rid of an uncle, she'd bake me that pie as an apology. It always tasted like shit.
Wow.
If the other villagers hadn't been feeding me, I would have starved to death. Hence the pie.
Well, now you have a new family, my man.
Yeah, I do. So, despite the shitty weather and the world being on the verge of collapse, there's still nowhere else I'd rather be.
Okay, 75 XP. Okay, where is this huntsman guy? Okay, so we can sleep here if we want to, but we don't really want to. Yeah, I don't need to. Okay, fuck it. Fuck it, we're just gonna go. We are gonna go. We are just gonna go. Let's see. So we'll go here first. Fingerless Calm. Okay, let's see if we can actually defeat him. He might be a little too tough for now right now. Being a like a boss and everything. Yeah, we'll need to save. Save before we engage. Ooh, got him. Venison, deer pelt, antlers, fuck yeah. Got some fish. Ooh, carrots, very nice. Okay, so he's up top there. How did I miss him? I was up there. And I'm guessing things do not respawn. Okay, good to know. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You'll learn. Oh, I see what happened the other way. Butter. New. Okay, let's save here.
We're not alone.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got a lot of health.
This is my lucky day. Your road ends here.
Okay, he's... Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, he hit me.
We'll make short work of you.
Oh shit! He hit me again.
Your road ends here.
Oh! Fuck. I died. Yeah, I don't really do enough damage. Now, let's see. Let's see what kind of potions I have. Okay, 60 seconds. Oh yeah, we didn't taste the thing. Okay, let's go.
What's that noise?
Fuck! God damn, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? I can defeat him. This is a normal too, this isn't even hard. I need that bleed damage. Let's see. Bags. So we consume this. Then we consume this.
Huh? Did you hear something? Is that supposed to I'm not beaten yet. This is going to.
Oh shit!
You'll regret this. This is my lucky day. Your gold belongs to us now. This is my lucky day.
Oh!
Finished.
Fuck! God damn it, man! We almost had it. But it just takes a little long. Yeah, that blade doesn't do shit. I don't think so. Yeah, that don't do shit.
You survived that.
That didn't do shit. Yeah, he's just maybe a little too high level right now. We'll do like one more attempt. It just takes to kill him, right? So we can open with a heavy attack.
We're not alone. Your money or your life? Will they short working? Your road ends here. Your road ends here.
Hit.
You're no match for our band.
Fuck!
This is going to hurt. This is my lucky day.
Ah, son of a bitch! Oh! Wait, nope. Okay.
Your road ends here.
Fuck! That hurt.
You'll regret this.
God damn it. Okay, yeah, I need to learn to do more damage before I take this guy on. This is just taking too long, you know? I can actually take him. That's definitely doable. You know, you just gotta play right. It's just not interesting right now. Just, you know, it just does too much damage. So let's go that Dead as Dreams. Yep. We shall come back here when we are a few levels higher and we do a little bit more damage. Yeah, my next points are going to go into damage dealing. What is this? Go away. Okay, we've been there. That's cleared this whole area up, I think. Yep, okay, yeah, I do remember this. Whole area is very clear. Now, this may be new. There's additional construction. Oh, there's a guy. Shit, walked right into it.
We'll make short work of you.
Okay, yeah, regular guy dies way faster. Now, where's his body? Okay, we've got a blue mask, so something special going on here. So this one is 2 armor, 1 armor, increased critical chance. Okay, that's like a, yeah, that's. Yeah, and this is actually 10 gold a piece we get for killing these dudes, which I should not have killed so many earlier. In the next playthrough, I'll know better. Is there somebody here? Okay, 2 guys here.
No, you'll regret this. Your money or your... I'll make you pay for that.
Ah!
That's all you've got.
Okay, I'm gonna try doing that parry thing. Let's see, any of that armor any good? Ooh, gauntlets, okay. And we'll take some whiskey. Dexterity 5. Ooh, enhances the parrying window. Okay, that's nice. Oh, pigs! Hey, come back here. Alright, we've got some leather. Oh yeah, now that I have a fucking pick, I cannot find any, not find the damn, or I haven't seen any ore yet. Somebody here? Oh, deer. Come here. Ah, it's too far. Not gonna be able to catch him now. Parsley. Parsley's good. Fuck. Got away. Get some of the cabbage. Get some taters. Hey, come back here. What time is it? Onion? So let's test this potion out actually. Bag, potion. Not sure what happened. Yeah, let's wait till morning. It's actually kind of late. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to this guy and then we're gonna wrap things up here. Okay, nothing else in this tower here. Okay, we're not gonna jump out the window, at least not yet. Maybe one day this is gonna feel like a necessity, but that day is not today. Alright, there's my man, the hunter. Oh, wait, is this how I make leather? Once I have the skins?
Oh, a new face. I haven't seen you before.
You are Marg?
It depends on who's asking. And why. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't meet many outsiders these days. I'm Marg, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South.
Yeah, the quartermaster told me you have a problem with the undead.
I don't know what it is about
Ooh, I'm
this
level
place,
5.
but even the dead hardly ever get any rest. Though I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. They keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever held. So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands. And here I thought after the Charred Conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them.
I'll find out.
Good. And try not to die. That undead swarm doesn't need any more recruits.
Okay, anything else going on?
Everything is interesting around here. But ultimately, it depends on what you're looking for.
Anything I can do?
I'm self-sufficient enough not to have to ask for help. However, I suppose I could help you. I could share some things once.
Yeah, okay. Transfer hide to leather. I do need that. Fire arrow, poison arrow. I think I'm gonna buy this. Let's see. Bag, Ancient scroll, old letter, old letter. We do. Okay, there we go. Oh, are these like already learned? Okay. So can I do this now, or is that at a crafting state? I just actually got a bunch of. I actually didn't need to buy it. That was 300 gold for that? Fuck. I fucked up. I fucked up. I did not need to buy that damn book. That was very stupid of me. Hey, my man.
No.
No. Alright, I was trying to make conversation. Okay, I respect the
I
consistency.
have my reasons. You need to understand that when someone enlists with the Horns of the South, he leaves his former self outside the walls of the keep. His old life, it loses all meaning. If someone comes here and gets political, well, they'll end up disappointed. Well, I don't know if you're aware, but becoming the captain is a curse for any true keeper. It's not the honor others on Avalon seem to think it is.
How so?
Because the captain answers to Camelot and its representative, Galahad. So every captain needs to get political, whether he likes it or not. And the current Galahad is a real piece of shit. He burns people under any pretext whatsoever, or none at all. He sows terror. I have no respect for the man.
Okay. Damn. I kind of regret spending that money, to be honest. Whatever. Whatever. And it's all, yeah, it's not like there's a lot of weapons. Or even armor. Like, I mean, there's some, but not a lot. A lot of it is that damn leather. Although, where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Deer pelt, wolf pelt, bear pelt. I mean, I don't weigh that much. Okay, let's level up. Let's go with endurance. And then skill tree. Yeah, let's go with the weapon. We need to start doing more damage. 10%, bam. Two-handed weapons hits deplete. Next level. Two-handed weapon hits deplete 5% of the damage dealt from the target's stamina. Okay. Okay, that's good. Two-handed heavy attack still 5% more damage. Reduce the cost of heavy attacks. Okay. Lifesteal by default. Increase attack speed for each consecutive. Okay. Heavy attacks. Two-handed weapons have a 5% chance to stun. Okay. Okay, some AoE action. Each enemy within a 5. Okay. Ooh, I can execute. Very nice. So there was also dash is faster. There was something about extra damage somewhere. instantly restores. Oh, when you are... Okay, yeah, that's a lot of points. Okay, we'll get there eventually. I think for now, the best one is just straight up damaging. Oh, it's only 5%. Is it plus 15 or is it plus 5? Okay. In any case. Okay, we'll save here, and then we'll call it a day.